Oh, somebody better be on this live. Because my daughter said, Ma, you better not go live. You go straight to the store. She said, Ma, you go to the store and you come back home. She said, I'm tired of seeing you with them hats on. Guys, my daughter told me, I'm tired of seeing you with them hats on. You don't go live. You say you want some watermelon. My daughter is something else, y'all. Hey, everybody. Hey, everyone. Hey, everyone. I got a head, but I ain't eat yet, y'all. I didn't eat yet, so. Anybody on? It's cold. Who's on? Can I get a light? Can somebody say hi? See, y'all wrong because my daughter told me don't even go live. She said, "Man, don't go live." She said, "Just can't go to the store. You say you want some watermelon. Just go to the store, get some watermelon, come back home." And then I'm all here. Ain't nobody all here. So I'm gonna go, y'all, because they ain't showing me nobody on. It's not showing me nobody on. Don't nobody want light. So I'm gonna go. Because my daughter told me you not keep coming on here showing and on here and my head not down and I'm hey GT. I don't like your look, I need to stop, right? I'm not bossy, y'all. I'm not. Hey, y'all. Hey, people is coming on. Hey, and can y'all like that? Y'all like? My daughter said, "Ma, don't go live. Just go to the store and come back home." So if she knew I was on live, y'all. If she knew I was on live. Nothing much. Get ready to go and get me a watermelon. Oh shoot, did I bring? Oh my! Oh, I was gonna say I ain't even bring my wallet out. I got some watermelon. I was gonna say, oh my goodness, I ain't even bring it out. Yo, I'm still drinking my juice. I'm still juicing it. Anybody check that? Anybody check the I hope my daughter don't get on because she gonna be bad. She said, "Ma, you better not come on. Don't go live. You ain't need go get your hair done first or something." I said, "Look, girl, who am I trying to impress?" I remember when I was young and I see somebody my head. Oh my god, I used to be so pissed. It's like now, grown woman, I ain't worrying about nobody. So what? Let the world see. I got cornrows and everything. I'm trying to get my hair. Them straightening combs. I'm not getting my hair straightening no more, y'all. Them straightening combs is not where it's at. Who talking about some girl I know? Wait, what? You is not no good. Your channel does not give me your profile page does not give me girl. Or you just watch me so much you know that's my word, girl. But you know, I don't even know why I'm out. I gave myself a mean. When I tell you, I gave myself a mean PMD. Like I had like the mud. My face is gonna be so scaly. I gave myself a PMD for like a good 20 minutes. So what you see on my face, what y'all see on my face is if it's oily, because I got sunscreen, of course, because I just gave myself a PMD, and a lot of almond oil. So that's what I got on my face now. But hey guys, I'm ready to go to the store. I hope my daughter got all here. Oh well, a PMD is a look, I don't know. Why do I feel like it's the government? Because, you know, they be wanting to know everything about black people. Look, it said PMD, but what's that? Look, that's something y'all don't know what we do, right? A PMD is just a chemical peel. So it's a microdermabrasion. It's like a little tool, right? I can't see out. It's like a little tool, and you just, and it got like a harsh little disc on there. So, and what you do, you just, and back then when I got that thing, it was like $300, right? You couldn't even get it in the stores. You had to order it online, but now you can just get them for like, I think the cheapest I saw them was like $79. So, and it's just like a little hand machine, and you just can, after you wash your face, you take the machine, the dermabrasion, it's like a stick, and you just go upwards on your face, right? Just go upwards. And when you open that disc up, oh my goodness, it be so dirty. And but I give myself, mine's don't be, because I give myself a dermabrasion. It's supposed to be like, I give myself one every week. I give myself one, they say look every oh, somebody giving me hearts. Oh, that's the level of okay, that's the, hey girl. Somebody asked me, what's a microdermabrasion? I mean a PMD. So I'm feeling them, man. Give them a little booty one-on-one. So yeah, guys. So yeah. Just came at my daughter. Look, I said, look, I'm the adult here. Time I don't get on live. Don't nobody got to keep seeing you with your head, so your head not even done. I said, look. When I was younger, that's what I was like, oh no. But when you get a certain age, you don't care. As long as you clean and smell good. That's all. As long as you clean and smell good, that's all I care. So what's up, guys? What's up? But I came on here to tell y'all, whoever was that shared that short, guys, I went live with y'all that day. That short, when I just came in my room, and just, I mean, when I tell y'all guys, and this is every night, right? Every night I did that really I went live on the first with y'all. So that same night, and I had to hurry. I wanted to hurry and put it out before it said March 2nd, once 12 noon hit. And somebody shared that 3 times. I was like, I don't know who they shared it to, but thank you for just putting it out, because if this is happening to me, and don't get me wrong, I'm waiting for letters, responses and stuff, and I'm just being more forceful, right, in a peaceful way. Y'all was on live yesterday. My gun fell. I said my gun fell. I'm sorry, y'all. And because when you go to get, gun license, when you go to gun classes, to get licensed for a gun, and they don't want you don't supposed to say any of that stuff, right? You don't supposed to say any of that. Like, they don't even know you carrying one. Wait a minute. Yeah, they don't even know. You're only supposed to let people know you're carrying one. And my daughter just got weigh and carry, but I got both. I got weigh and carry, and I got sorry guys, my cross keep coming in front of y'all. I got weigh and carry, and plus I got where I can have one of my own. When I tell you, I never, like, a gun. But I actually went to driving classes. I actually went to gun, to get my gun license during my time of silence, right? Because this was happening. I'm like, and this is when a big white man used to follow me, right? I'm like, look, we both gonna go, look, we both gonna be bloody out here. What's going on? So, yeah, guys, I didn't mean, y'all know, I think I did share on my live one day that I went to get my gun license, but I didn't mean, it just, I was shocked. That's why I said, oh shoot, my gun fell out. But yeah, guys, I apologize. Yep, guys, but hey. Oh yeah, so that's what the PMD is. And yeah, I do, they say do one like every once a week or I don't know. I do mine like every chance I get. And when you do it, I kind of like do it at night when I know I'm not ready to go out. But I did it, and then I had to say some watermelon, and then I said, you know what? Oh, he then took the red light. And so yeah, I just got a lot of oil on my face, so that's why my skin may look oily. But yeah, guys, but that's what a PMD is. See, the person who don't know what a PMD is. See, you learn something new every day. I'm a girl. I don't keep nothing in. I can't stand them girls be like, oh my gosh, like, yo, you smell. I used to be, when I was younger, you smell so good. What is you wearing? What are you wearing? I don't know. My boyfriend brought me this. Like, girl, don't do that. Don't do that, because you spray that perfume on every single day. I can't stand girls like that. This is a gift. I don't know. I be straight telling them, like, look, it's this, and this. Good night. I will. God got me. Thank you, though. Peace and blessings. I don't even read this. Look at this. I don't even read this, but that person keep calling me boo. I think they just being smart. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like, call me Shanika, Nika. Or with my nephew, Nick. When they call my name, they be whining. That's why I say, guys, boys are just the sweetest. Like, they can be so hard. Like, if you see my nephews, you wouldn't even know they called me. You don't think be like, what's up, auntie? What's up? They be like, Nick. Like, it's so cute. Boys are just adorable. Oh, guys, men. Oh, well, y'all know what I'm saying. But yeah, guys, whoever shared that short, that's been going on. I got on my live, guys, I got many of videos of me with the them coming across my room. I told y'all. Y'all don't be believing me. I told y'all every night. And March 1st is when I just went live with y'all. And I went upstairs. Y'all, it could be 3 in the morning. Whenever I decide to go upstairs, they come out. Make that loud noise. Mind you, all my windows be down. That's how loud they be. Mind you, I don't live in a bad area. Guys, I don't. I live in a retired area. Like, these people are old folk. It's more retired people on my block. And you see, just disrespectful. That is just disrespectful. Like, forget the neighbors around my area. Like, just to get to me, like, that's just disrespectful. So whoever, I don't know who y'all shared it with, but thank y'all. I appreciate you. It was shared. It was shared 3 times, and I was really happy to see that. But it's many of them on my shorts. Many of that same surveillance, how they, whenever I go upstairs in my room, it never fails. I can be outside and they follow me 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the evening. I can go in the house, stay downstairs all day. They watch me go in the house, like I told y'all. All everything aligns. They watch me go in the house. Once I go in the house, they go off, speed off. But I can be downstairs in the kitchen or in the basement, front room, whatever. 2, 3 in the morning, I go, so they will do that sweep. Y'all see how they put that bright light in my room? Every night they put that bright light in my room. And it's so funny because once I told one of my nephews about, you know, what was going on with me, that's when he was like, you know, after the shockness came down, like, what the heck? He said he said they want to make sure that's you. He said, Nika, when I was a kid, and because remember, one of my nephews have other siblings, right? And that's not related to me. He said, when I was a kid, my oldest brother was getting chased by he said he was like 3, 4 years old. He said my youngest brother, and which his brother now, guys, I gotta be precise with this stuff. His brother now is like 38, right? But when he was a kid, his brother was like 17, 18. And this was back in the day. Remember, I just told y'all, back in Baltimore days, they used to could chase you. Now they can't do that no more. And the helicopters, used to see the helicopters all the time. That's why I said this stuff, they don't come out. That's why I forgot how Baltimore City police helicopter look. But my nephew said the police came straight to this house looking for his brother, which is not my nephew, right? And his mother at the time, God bless her soul, she said, how did you knew he was here? They said the helicopter, our helicopter sensed his heavy breathing. Blew me away. So I just found out. So I was just shocked. I was like, oh my goodness. So he said, so when they come and do that sweep, they want to make sure you're going to sleep. Isn't that something crazy? They want to make sure you're going to sleep. They want to make sure you're the one in that room. That is crazy. So that's when they do that sweep. So I guess I don't know why it did did numbers like that, but that's what I go through. That's what I go through. But I want to talk about guys, I want to talk about I had a dream last night, right? I had a dream, and I don't really have dreams like unsettled dreams. I don't, right? So I had a dream that I went back to the job. Now, remember I told y'all about the girl. Remember I told y'all about it was this girl that wanted to fight me because she found out I was voting for Trump. And not wanting to fight me, I take that back. She was just so loud, right? She was so loud and just stood up and like just crazy because I voting for Trump, right? So she was just like, I had a dream. I went back to that job. This was last night. I went back and I said, y'all happy to see me? I'm back. And this was like a contract. There wasn't no permanent job. It was like a contracted job. Went there for like 12 months and they was all staying office, right? And the dream was so vivid. It was one of them dreams where, you know, like during the day you going through your day, you like, oh yeah, I did dream about that. But this was a dream soon as I woke up. I was like, well, wait. And she was the main one that was out vivid in that dream. So God I made my coffee this morning because I had my coffee and then I drink my smoothie for the rest of the day. And when I drink my coffee, I use honey. And guys, you know why it popped up in my spirit. You know why they was mad at me? I had that unsettled dream because I was the main one. When people would ask me, right? When people would ask me, why you voting for Trump? Why? And one of the things I would say is he's a strong-minded person. He's not gonna sit here and just take people orders. He's against that was one of the things. He was against wars, and that's what they was taught. They was really heavy talking about me, the black people of that job, right? They was really heavy talking about me, so much so where I went to sleep and I thought about them. I dreamt about them, and that's all that was. And they probably saying now, look, I wonder where she at. I wonder how she feel about everything, right? That's all that was. I'm telling y'all, because I'm like, I never dream about them, and I don't have unsettled dreams. Like, they was very standoffish, and I remember going in a dream. Just a dream. I calling my daughter saying, I'm ready to go. They being so mean and stand off. I don't trust none of them here. But that's what that was, guys. That's what that was. I had, they was talking about me. They was talking about me. Wonder how she was the main one. And I also want, so that brings me to this, right? That brings me to this. Trump, you know, it shocked me too, you know, but now we know so much about, you know, we know so much about our America, right? We know so much about our America and how we've been bamboozled. I told y'all this months ago on so many of my lives. This America is not ran by presidents. You know, it's this, who don't know that now? Trump going by what he is told. We've been fooled. It's no more Americans. It's no more Democrat, Republican. Anytime I told y'all a random lady, it's only in my world, that came up to my daughter and after she gave them good encouraging words, she said, I feel so sorry for this generation. When I talk about this lady, old money, I mean, you know, them. She just looked at wealthy, right? And remember I told y'all it's a difference. She was just like, you know, you can't tell Democrat. She said, I just feel so sorry for y'all generation. You can't tell who's who. And the fact that a white elderly looked like she old money said this. You know what I mean? Like, that says a lot. That says a lot about the way this country is going. And people are waking up. And Trump got to do what he is told. You know, he got to do what he is told to do. It's no more. Let me tell you, if y'all ain't wake up yet, wake up. And I was reading in the you know, in the Bible too. I didn't even realize that this. I'm telling y'all, oh Jesus. I'm shocked. I'm in the county. They don't normally do this in the county. Street smooth. I'm in the county. What's going on? How do you get that in the city? Look, it made my windshield wipers go fast. I cannot make this up. But guys, so what I was getting ready to say, yeah, guys. So it's just like yo, we've been bamboozled. And the more you I was reading Revelations. Do y'all understand? I did not remember. I told y'all that was something I didn't even like. I ain't even like reading Revelations, right? But it's something that I'm, you know, into more. So today I was reading Revelations, and do y'all know it says it? So I'm always talking about, I'm telling y'all it's gonna be a new world order. I'm telling you the way how this world's going, and y'all understand I was never one of those ones talk like that. I got a brother, best friend, used to always talk like that, and I'd be like, up, time to go, you know. And this man was not crazy at all, and we took him for being crazy. That's why I said Orlando Brown is not crazy. You know, these are truth tellers. But anyway, yeah, guys, he used to tell Juan Lee, I talk about a lot about him. He used to tell us the truth, and I thought he was crazy. But guys, we gotta stay prayed up. That is in Revelations. Blew my mind. Third World Order is one of the last things that the world is going to do. I mean, not third world. World order is one of the last things the evil enemy of the world is going to do. Have everybody under one umbrella, right? Everybody's going to be under one umbrella, and they're going to be trying to get everybody. They're going to be trying to get everybody under one accord, and what that means is under one accord with serving the devil. That's going to be the last signs of the 7 signs, guys. Blew my mind. I was like, oh my goodness, that's it about. I did not know that. Remind you, y'all, I'm telling y'all that you know, it's gonna be third world. I just don't, because what's happening to me, I just like, then I wrote the White House, y'all. I wrote every entity you can think of, nobody. So I'm like, wait a minute, this is not new. This is America, right? Y'all, that's in the Bible. But last but not least, guys, before I go, the main thing. So yeah, that dream, I just knew off top. I said, yeah, they talking about me and they talking about me hard, right? But the last thing I want to talk to y'all about. This is how important it is, guys, to this is how important it is, guys, to just get open the word, right? So y'all know I got twin brothers, right? I got my beautiful twin brothers. um did y'all know when somebody go through trauma together, that is a and they very close, that's trauma bonding? I did not know that. I did not know that. And I used to, and I when I was young, I used to go off on girls, like when I be over their house and their brothers locked up, right? And they'd call and they be like, what the F you want? Stop calling my MFing phone. This one, before the prepaid money, this one calls would be, collect calls, and it was 85 cent. And I used to be like, why? I did not understand it. Like, why are you talking to your brother like that? Like, what? Like, that's your brother. Like, I didn't understand how people could do that. Or be like, oh, you got siblings. Oh yeah, I got a brother, he live in Detroit, like just random place. I'm like, I can, like, it just scares me, like, to know that me and my brothers separated, right? So they both over my house now, right? But I told you, this has really made my family. I always, y'all know I'm a girl, so automatically they close with me. But this situation that I'm dealing with, they just don't understand it, and it just really made them really like come over versus calling me. But one last thing, this is not my twin brothers, but one of my oldest brothers. So I talk a lot about one of my oldest brothers who didn't ever live with us, right? And my mother had gave birth to them, but they didn't live with us. And he a Muslim, right? He a Muslim, and he called me today, guys. So this morning he called me today, and he a Muslim, so he fasting, and it's 30 days is not no joke. And mind you, he's like the oldest, right? He is the oldest after my oldest brother passed, so he's like me and my other brother's oldest. So he called and he was like, do you know that dag on Trump? You hear, it's just a mess. Why would he do that? Why would he do that? And just, he sounds so, my brother sounds so, he's more 60 than 50. Me and my other brothers, we more, we early 50s and mid 50s. He late 50s, right? And he said, wow, he was just so upset, right? He was like, why would Trump do that? What the heck? This, and they bombed it. I said, calm down. Calm down. I ran straight to the Bible. I picked the Bible up and I just start reading to him, right? Guys, to know that what I'm going through, right? What I'm going through, and I'm ministering, right? I'm ministering to a Muslim, right? And shout out to y'all Muslims. I was ministering, like, I can't describe how unsettling he sound, right? And I don't know if he just got the news that America attacked Iran. I don't know, but he was so unsettled, and I said, calm down, right? Mind you, before all I'm going through, I'm ministering to a Muslim for many years. True. Goes to show, guys, Jesus is the only, you can't deny this man. His words is the truth. The Quran, all that, shout out to y'all. I'm not putting that down. But the fact that I took my brother, and for a whole half an hour, I was on the phone ministering him. And guess what I just was reading? Psalms 91. But how I read it, it took a whole half an hour. Guys, I'm getting hot, guys. How I read it, guys, it took a whole half an hour because I broke it down, guys. I broke it down, right? I said, so this is the part where you gotta use your name. Use your name. You know, like God, this is what God said. This is the promises of God. And listen, guys, with all I'm going through, right? The fact that I'm in a calm state to minister to a Muslim, guys. Guys, God is good, right? So I'm just saying, when God say, put your trust in him, because he'll give you that peace. He been thanking me. My brother been thanking me every hour on an hour, and everybody calling me. Yeah, Sherrod said you that's not his real name. That's a nickname we gave him, so I can say his name. Sherrod said, you was ministering to him. I said, yeah. I said my brother was in so much uncertainty. And this is what I'm saying, guys. You gotta just put your I don't just be saying that. And again, no, I'm not perfect. No, I'm not holier than thou. You know what I mean? No. I was just in the house, right? And then a song came on. Then I started dancing. My brothers done pump me up. Go Nika, go Nika, ga. So no, I'm not perfect. But what I'm saying is, guys, put your trust in him. And all this what's going on in the world, he'll give. That's what he say, the peace that surpasses all understanding. The fact that I'm ministering to a Muslim of 15 years. And he knows I'm going through what I'm going through. God is good. God is good. Yes, y'all see how low, guys. The fact that stuff don't affect me. The fact that I be feeling more sorry for my neighbors. The fact that they being so loud that time of night, and you sleep and you just hear this. They already sleep, because they comes up whenever I go upstairs, they come out. Like I said, I don't know if my camera, my home surveillance record. I don't know. I don't know if, I always say my IP address, they know when I go upstairs, or if they got my house. But this is every night, guys. It's in my videos. I lie to y'all not. I've been telling y'all this before I even start showing y'all how they do a surveillance sweep in front of my door. And this is not affecting me. You see how good God is. That don't affect me. And I'm going through this of 5 years and ministering to a Muslim, guys. Get to know Jesus for yourself. Guys, get to know him for yourself. I'm telling you. Read Psalms 91 every night. Read Psalms 91. Read it. Read Psalms 91. At the end, when it say, Jesus said, because you loves me, says the Lord. Because a lot of people don't know Jesus is talking in Psalms 91. Jesus promises, his words don't come back void. That's all that means, guys, is what he promised you to the people who believe and love him, and not just love him, but abide by him. He'll protect you. He'll send his angels to cover you in all your ways. And I love that part, in all your ways, because he know we not perfect, right? He know we got stuff with us, and he's still going to protect us in all our ways. Y'all, get to know him. But it just was a good feeling to know that my brother, and I love all my brothers. That's the one I gave my necklace. He wanted a necklace I had for years, and I just like, yeah, you get it. He was like, oh my goodness, she gave me something. I mean, it was to the point in our younger day when we all would go party and stuff. He'd come over the house and get my necklace just to go and stuff, right? And I gave it to him, y'all. Like, I love all my brothers, but the fact that he's a Muslim, and you see what I'm saying, he needed. It calmed him down. Just by me reading Psalms 91, and it was a whole half an hour, and I read it to him with might. I read it to him with might. Like, God got you, Sherrod. God got you. He got all of us. Don't worry about the wars of the world. Do you think if I would just go, I would go for them shining a bright light never fails for 5 years, y'all, for 5 years. Of course, like I told y'all, it wasn't always 5 years of the helicopters and them picking with me through helicopters, but it was on cars. He got me. This is what I'm talking about. Like, you don't have to be this perfect person, but you have to have a heart, a good heart, a pure heart. You can't have no malice in your heart. And guys, if you know me, you know when I talk about these celebrities, I don't hate them. I'm telling y'all the truth. That's all it is. I felt bad. I don't know why God convicted me. Like, guys, when I say I can't stand Hollywood, can't stand Cardi B, like, I felt my heart break. And I guess because she kept falling, like, God, I guess God knew that when I was praying that morning, and God just kept putting it on my heart, like, convicting me of it. Like, I was getting teary-eyed, and I was like, well, I don't like, why am I? And I think more, and I'm not gonna lie and say I think I went to my daughter about it. She said, "Ma, because he knew rain, sleet, and snow. It's raining out, and they just coming across me. Y'all hear him? This is my first time coming out today, so I'm sure. Well, no, I told y'all they don't follow none of my family members or nothing, but this is my first time coming out today, and I knew they just went that way, but and the windows down, so you probably heard him. So she just was saying, I think because he knew that she was being in bad intentions when you kept laughing at her falling, and you was watching it over and over, and you was laughing each time at her falling. That's what he's convicting you about. I was like, I just felt so hurt by that. I was like, why? I feel bad that so yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, guys, I was like, good. That's why she felt good. And that was that wasn't good intent. I was like, good. Now look at her, So I think that's what he was convicting me in. So no, again, I don't feel bad for none of that. And I felt bad for me calling Lizzo a Lottie Dottie. I felt bad from that. So I think because I was being malicious and bad intentions, like I wasn't giving advice or telling the truth, I was being, that wasn't right, and God knew that wasn't right. So that's why I guess he was convicting me of it, so I can come to him and apologize. So to be clear, but yeah, guys, God, he looks at your heart. And I always been that girl, always been that girl that just loved God. And even in my wild days, I didn't go around here always using God when I know I'm calling but I always went to him in quietness. My friends didn't even know, before I'm going out, they on who driving tonight? I'm driving, you drive, okay, I'm on my way to come get you. I'm saying a prayer before I'm getting in the car to go out and party. You see what I'm saying? So I was just that girl, get in the car, we drinking in the car, having our drinks before we get to the club and all that stuff. But God knew my heart. He knew, he know. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. You don't have to be holier than thou. Just get into a relationship with him. Get into a relationship with him. And I always kept God and Jesus, my relationship with them to myself, but as I got older, I just want other people to understand why this doesn't bother me. It is not bothering me. I promise y'all, it's not bothering me. And I hate that I even record them, but I know I need that for proof, and to put it out, and stuff like that. So yeah, guys, so I just wanted to share that with y'all. It just is a good feeling to know. And my brother keep what you doing, and he's much calmer. He sound back to himself. And then also think, this is how the devil gets you. And these people and if you know any Muslims, call them up and see how they doing. I know they tearing food up right now. Well, it's almost 7, but You know, the fact that, guys, they going through a 30-day fast and just eating at the end of the day. So yes, they got their Quran and they go read and stuff, and my brother, he reads every morning. But the fact that Jesus, God's words and promises, the one that calmed him down. They need, to be uplifted too, because remember when Jesus went in the wilderness, and we can't even compare ourselves to him. We can't compare ourselves to him, y'all. And the fact that he went in the wilderness and fasted for 40 days and 40 nights, could you only imagine how he was being tempted? So that's when the devil comes. He comes when you least expect it. Like a snake, a serpent, like just, going around just seeing who he can get into. I'm telling y'all, just get to know him. Get to know him. He will give you that peace. He will give you that peace. And that was just a testimony that I wanted to share with y'all, that even these Muslims, that the fact that I minister to a Muslim. So, all right, guys, that's all I wanted to say. That was just a good feeling. And that never, my brother been fasting for years. It never happened. You see how easy the enemy tries to attack. That never happened. But I guess, he is getting up in age. I don't know, but that never happened. And the fact that what I'm going through, I minister to a Muslim. So get to know him for yourself. Read Psalms 91, and the part when it say Jesus, when it say when Jesus talk, because he loves me, says the Lord. So he's saying because he was talking to David, but his God word still saying it's for me, for you. I always, because Shanika loves me, says the Lord, I will protect Shanika. I will be with Shanika, because Shanika acknowledges my name. Start putting your name in it. Speak it. Read it constantly. Psalms 91, Psalms 23. So, all right, guys, I'm going to get in the house. I'm surprised my daughter ain't calling me, because I ain't put my phone on Do Not Disturb. But guys, I just wanted to share that. I ain't even worried about that dream, right? Because I knew that dream was full. But the fact that I was ministering to my Muslim brother, like, God's words is the truth. We all need Jesus. We all need him. All right, guys, peace and blessings.